Hey guys, welcome back. This is Autobot JCB here coming to you with my grand finale for my How to Transform Transformers Armada series. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to transform the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada planet Unicron. In addition to Unicron, I'm going to be showing you how to transform his partner Minicon, Dead End. Now, I had a lot of people suggest to do this video, so unfortunately, I'm not going to shout out to everybody, but everybody who did suggest this video, I greatly appreciate it. I am sorry this one took so long, but we're going to jump right into it and we're going to get started. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some of the features that Unicron has while he's in his planetary mode, and then I will show you how to transform him. But the first thing I want to do is I actually want to give you a size comparison to the 2005 Transformers Cybertron Primus. So as you can see here, this is the 2005 Transformers Cybertron Primus. This is the planet Cybertron. And as you can see, Unicron is even bigger than this release right here. And these are both from the Unicron trilogy. So I think that is pretty insane how big Unicron actually is. I do know nowadays there are immensely massive versions of Unicron out there. I really wish I could get my hands on one because I would love to do a video of a figure like that. Unfortunately, they're just a little too far out of my price range. But anyway, so to go, some of the play features that Unicron has while he's in his planetary mode, you'll notice right here on the top of him, you'll notice that there is what appears to be the big maw right here. It looks like some teeth. Whoops, sorry, dead end. If you actually take the two spikes that are on Unicron right here and you actually push them together, it will actually make the what I call the maw of Unicron open and shut just like that. In the instructions, this is actually used as a Minicon trap, and he just kind of clamps over him just like that. As for Minicons, Unicron can actually combine with a ridiculous 28 Minicons. He has 24 pegs on his orbiting ring. Excuse me. He has 24 pegs on his orbiting ring. He has the Minicon port where his Minicon dead end sits. And then he has, if you turn him around, he has a Minicon port here, which will activate these rocket pod launchers. And a Minicon port here, which will activate these rocket pod launchers. And then when he's actually transformed into his alt mode, he has a Minicon port that is on his back that can be used to activate his plasma cannon that opens up from his chest. So what I'll do is we'll go ahead and take Dead End and we'll hook him onto this peg right here. And if you push down, or excuse me, push up, it will make all three of these launch. I don't want them going all over the place. But yes, each launcher comes with 3 rockets, and all 3 of them will actually fire in all at once, which I think is kind of a neat little barrage attack that he has while he's in his planetary mode. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and jump into getting this one transformed. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the orbiting ring right here and right back here. And if you go ahead and split them apart just like this, and then just go ahead and weave them out just like that. And we'll go ahead and spin them around and do it on the back side too, just like that. Now, this seam will come apart. If you actually pull it apart just a little bit down at the bottom, you can actually pull the pin that is seated right in here out just like that. So we'll go ahead and do that, and go ahead and pop this pin out as well and flip that out. We'll go ahead and put that back together for right now. The next thing you'll want to do is if you take the rings and you kind of flatten them a little bit and you turn this piece right here, you can actually take his planetary rings and rock them around and line them up just like that. So what you do is go ahead and bring them down. And right here, you have a hinge on each side. I apologize for not showing it over there. You'll have a little hinge right here, and it just kind of rolls around just like that, flips down, and then this sits down just like that. So far, he should have his planetary rings folded in just like that. The next thing you'll want to do is if you take Unicron and you actually grab right here and right here, and you pull this apart right here and split this open. Just go ahead and flip that off to the side just like that. Flip this off to the side just like that. That will open up the section that will become Unicron's chest. Then what you do is just go ahead and just bring these down just like this. And bring that down just like this. And now what you do is if you take this entire section right here, go ahead and flip this all the way out. It's going to have a lot of loud clicks when you do it. That just tells you how good the ratchet joints are inside Unicron's body. So we'll go ahead and flip that around just like this. We're going to go ahead and flip the rings behind him just like that. And we'll go ahead and flip those over just like that. And then what you'll do next is you go ahead and split right here again from just the same spot from where you split the planetary ring. Go ahead and click it out one time. Go ahead and flip this around just like this and bring this all the way down. And as you do, the front part of his foot will come out. And go ahead and rock this all the way back and then bring it back forward a little bit. Get that flat and then go ahead and give this a 180-degree turn just like that. That is actually Unicron's foot. So we'll go ahead and flip this back. And we'll flip it back up just a little bit. Go ahead and turn this around and go ahead and rotate this around just like this. And I'll go ahead and move it out one click. And there we have Unicron's legs. If you can give me 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the camera a little bit. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, so far we've got Unicron's lower half all set and ready to go. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll see this seam right here. If you go ahead and split it apart, just like that, fold that out straight just like that, fold this out straight just like that, and take this panel right here, go ahead and rock that up into position right there. The next thing you'll do is you'll see that there are two hinges right here where his arms are connected. Just go ahead and rock those up into position just like this and click his shoulders into the slots right there. The next thing you'll want to do is if you go ahead and take the arm, move it down a little bit, you'll notice that there is a little tab right here. If you go ahead and flip this tab open just like this and go ahead and flip this out, this is actually Unicron's fist. And then just go ahead and flip that panel closed. Ordinarily, this actually has a little button in it. I don't know if you can hear it clicking or not. I don't have batteries in this one, but if you have batteries in it, when you press on that, it actually makes his fist glow red, which I think is kind of neat. And we'll go ahead and move his thumb out of the way, and we'll fold out his fingers. He has semi-articulated fingers, which I think is kind of a neat feature. Gives him the ability to hold certain things. And we'll go ahead and click that down once. Next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and rock this around just like this. Bring that around. Flip this panel open as well. And that will reveal his other fist. His other fist is just a generic gray color. It doesn't glow, unfortunately. I kind of wish it did, because I think it'd be kind of cool if his fists did the same thing. And we'll go ahead and flip out his thumb, flip out his fingers. Whoops, sorry about that. And we'll go ahead and turn his fist just like that. And then bring his arm down. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll notice that there's a little white pin right here. If you take the entire piece of his shoulder armor and just go ahead and shove that up into place just like that, that will actually hide that. So far his arms look like that. And we'll go ahead and push up. Now you're pushing up on this plate. You're not pushing up on that pin, just so you guys know. We'll go ahead and do that. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take this piece right here and flip it up around. And as you can see there's Unicron's head. And then finally what you do is go ahead and rock up the horns on his head just like that. So there's what Unicron looks like when he's transformed. I apologize for the weird angle. But like I said, while he's transformed, if you actually turn him around, he actually has a Minicon port right there in the center of his back. And I'll show you what that does. So if you attach the Minicon, just like that, and push on it, it will make that open, and it will make this projectile shoot out of his chest. I did not want to shoot that at the camera because I didn't want to hit the camera, so I apologize. But yeah, this just sits right in his chest and just fires out, and then as it does, it opens up just like that. And then some of the other features he actually has Minicon traps built into his body. And one of them is actually right here in his torso. You'll notice that there's a clear plate right here. There are two little pins on the side for your fingers. If you grab that, you can actually take a Minicon and you can stuff it inside. It's a Minicon. I guess you can use it as Minicon storage or a Minicon trap. I guess it really doesn't matter. Go ahead and close that up and do that. And then two more spots he has are right here on his legs. And both of these open up. Just give me 1 second. Opens up just like that. And that one opens up just like that. Anyway, so that's what Unicron looks like while he's transformed into his alt mode. Let me go ahead and reload his cannon. There we go. Get that closed up. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to transform. Oh, actually, 1 second. One thing I forgot to do. I forgot to bring the planetary rings up. Now, I always have trouble getting these things to stay put because of how kind of off balance they are. So typically what I'll do is I'll just kind of hook it around the back plate of his armor just like that. And we'll go ahead and bring this one up too. Yeah, flip that around there and bring the wing up just like that. So there's what, there he goes. Now he looks a lot scarier in my opinion. But anyway, so there's what Unicron looks like in his transformed mode. And now I'm going to show you how to transform his partner Minicon, Dead End. Dead End is actually the actually, I think I might have mentioned this, but he's the little laser pod that chases around the Autobots and the Decepticons while they're running around on the surface of Unicron. And in order to get this one started, it's actually pretty easy. What you do is you flip out the cannon just like this, and go ahead and flip this around just like this, and go ahead and flip. Hang on 1 second. Go ahead and flip these down just like this. Sorry. Go ahead and do that. And then you take these little yellow panels right here and give them a quarter turn and then fold them up just like that. So quarter turn and fold up because those are going to be Dead End's feet. And then what you do is you go ahead and give this a 180 degree turn and bring it down just like that. And there's his cannon. And then go ahead and, well, for me, I had to flip that around, but normally it just comes up really easily, so I apologize. Go ahead and bring that around just like that. And there we have the Minicon Dead End. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is I actually want to show you a size comparison to Unicron in his alt mode with the Optimus with Optimus Prime in his super mode. Just give me 1 second. So this is how tall Optimus Prime is in his super mode with his tractor trailer attached. And as you can see, Unicron is even bigger than Optimus. Unicron is actually one of the biggest Transformers I own. I think the only one that's close to Unicron would be my Studio Series Devastator. I will be doing that in a later series, so look out for that one, guys. But anyway, so that's the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Planet Unicron. Like I said, everybody who suggested that I do Unicron for my series, I really appreciate it. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I just wasn't entirely sure how to do it. But I'm going to be continuing on with my Unicron trilogy coming up next week. So if you guys have any suggestions of any Transformers you want me to do, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Even hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.